I reckon I've noticed something weird in the last 10, 15 years, the way men are portrayed. It's changed heaps. Look, I'm not saying that every ad needs some dude on a fucking horse who's got no shirt on. It's not the point. But it does seem like modern advertising is comfortable with one kind of man and not comfortable with another. Thing I find strange, it doesn't really line up with the men I actually know and hang out with. They're usually capable, physical. A lot of them are fucking smart as. They work hard. They fix shit. They carry heavy shit. They look after people. They're good dads. They're good mates. Good husbands. Good workers. Look, they're decent dudes. They're good people. They're solid men. And when I see ads now, that type of man is either missing completely or he gets turned into a fucking joke. And that's what I've noticed. If a man in an ad is physically capable, sort of quiet, strong, it often feels like the ad has got to apologize for him with a little wink. He's approved by us. They cut him down. They make him a fuckwit, sort of harmless, silly, not serious, almost like modern advertising has to show men that aren't too put together or too still or too sure of themselves, too masculine, right? In the old-fashioned sense. That's interesting to me because, again, it's not the men that I know. The men I know are strong, they're physical, they're useful dudes, and they're not bad guys. They're not fuckwits, and they're not the problem. They're often the exact people we want around when shit gets real. And I think that's where the contradiction starts because society seems to have a weird relationship, man, with masculine strength. In good times, these traits can be treated like they're too much, too hard, too stoic, too physical, too old-fashioned. But when life gets serious, real serious, those qualities suddenly become very valuable again. Funny that. I guess that's a contradiction. In peace, we often soften or mock these traits. In crisis, we rely on them. History keeps proving that over and over. I'm not glorifying hard times, guys. I'm not saying I want war, chaos, or any of that. Definitely not. I'm saying hard times have a way of reminding people very quickly which sort of qualities still matter. Courage, composure, physicality, endurance, protectiveness, the ability to hold steady under pressure. Those things don't stop mattering just because advertising got more polished. And that's why I find the shift so kind of interesting because in real life, we still rely pretty heavily on capable men. Absolutely we do. When things go wrong, pressure hits, when things need fixing, handling, protecting, suddenly everyone remembers those men sort of still matter. So I find it a bit fucking dishonest. In real life, we still rely on them, but in advertising, we often seem embarrassed by these guys. So that's a contradiction for me. It pisses me off, and that's why I'm bringing it up. Not because I want every ad to turn into some old school solo man fantasy, but I think it's worth asking why the image of a competent, physically capable, grounded man seems so uncomfortable right now for mainstream culture to show properly. Without irony, without mockery, making him a fucking joke or softening him up. So for me, there's a gap between the men I actually know and the men I keep seeing represented. And that gap's too fucking obvious not to talk about. See you on the next one.